Approaching the ring, weighing in at 9 subscribers, it is the NWE Podcast. We don't always talk about wrestling, but when we do, we hate it.
I fucking hate
Snoop,
this.
I promise. Okay, good. They're gonna do the thing. Okay. Anyways, this is our second episode.
I fucking hate this intro.
With your host Bullen, accompanied by Goosh.
Oh, you didn't know?
No.
Oh, you didn't know.
No.
And as you can tell by the other fellow, that's Snoop over there.
I hate all of you.
So yeah. Today we're gonna be talking about probably one of the best weeks in wrestling in years. And that's just
talking about wrestling.
Yeah, you're right. I hate wrestling. We're not talking about that
All
shit.
Right, right in the show.
Yeah.
Good night.
All right,
Bye-bye.
anyways, yeah, that's it. So this week in wrestling.
Here we go.
Starting off on Monday, Goosh, do you know what happened on Monday?
I have no clue. I think Raw happened.
Raw happened, and that's it. That's all I got.
Raw happened. Tuesday.
NXT happened. That's all I got.
Wednesday.
Some fucking show happened. I forgot.
Hey, wait, hold on. Not just a show. The Sting show happened.
Yeah,
okay?
the Sting show.
Sting got his own show?
Yeah, he got his own show, dude. It's AEW Dynamite. Did you not see him tearing it up?
What the fuck is a Dynamite?
So Dynamite basically is a weekly show for All Elite Wrestling. And All Elite Wrestling...
What the fuck is an All Elite Wrestling?
Now, hold on now.
I have no clue.
Break it down to you quick, okay?
Oh, word?
It's where either has-beens or no-names go and make a name for themselves. And Mr. Cody Rhodes is the biggest name, apparently, in America.
That is true.
On that show.
That is absolutely true.
All right, then Thursday there's a show.
Wait, hold on. We gotta talk about what happened on the Dynamite. We have to talk about how in the opener, Sting took a he took a power bomb by two men through a table, got up and said, "Fuck you guys."
Two men, no name, 2.0 men.
Yeah. 2.5 men. So yeah, that's what happened on Dynamite. Thursday, I don't think there's any wrestling shows.
There is.
Sunday, nothing happened today, right?
Nah, well.
What's today? Say tomorrow.
No, it's 10 more minutes until fucking Monday.
Yeah, for you maybe.
Anyways, and then on Saturday there was a DDT show where I don't remember the results, but there was good matches.
And on Friday, some Phil Brooks guy came back. I don't know what the fuck.
I don't know. Anyways, on to Summerslam. No. So yeah, AEW Rampage happened this Friday. Virus and threat protection. Get the hell out of here.
We're not doing Dynamite?
No. We're not. Are you stupid? Nat is not here. We can't do Dynamite. Anyways, Rampage. Okay. AEW Rampage.
Yeah, some guy named Phil Brooks came back and everybody was cheering.
Some dude named Phil Brooks made his appearance, and I guess
didn't he wrestle ROH?
Yeah, he did wrestle in ROH, I think.
All right, the first match was Kier Hogan versus
Okay. So for shoot. So basically, it's okay. So Friday night, Dynamite opens up with not Dynamite. I'm stupid. Dynamite opens Friday night. Dynamite. No, so Wednesday night.
Don't give me bad.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I can't speak. Okay.
Hey, I don't blame you, brother.
So Friday night Rampage opens up with what's the name of the arena they're in?
United Center.
Me?
The Mercedes-Benz
arena. The United Center in Chicago, Illinois.
The Chicago Center of Youth or whatever. I don't know the arena, right? But I know it's big, right? It's this new big arena in Chicago.
Chicago Center of Youth. Go see an NBA prospect in the Chicago Center of Youth. And that prospect was none other than CM Punk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
The way it led up, they open up, right? And this is their biggest arena they've had so far. There's seas of people. Everyone's throwing their fists up in the air. CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk. And then 30 seconds later, the fucking music hits, the Titantrons, all the red, white, and black and shit. I can't even explain it into words. It's such a fucking crazy feel.
Now, to be honest, we were watching it together, and honestly, I didn't pop for a second because I thought it was going to be a swerve. because you know how wrestling does is no, CM Punk was there. It was actually shoot CM Punk, and let me tell you something. A lot of people cried. The one dude that cried,
there's
main
people crying,
guy that
man.
cried.
I don't even hold you. I almost cried at work. I won't even hold you.
This dude was making pizzas, crying in front of his customers and shit.
Mozzarella had salt in that motherfucker. Nobody was eating that pizza.
Yeah.
It didn't matter.
I was looking at it from a perspective like there's literally no way he can't show up, right? Like the way they were doing it, if they don't have him show up, it's literally just them gonna lose fans because it's like, oh, you were teasing Punk and then you don't have him. So like up until then, I was 100% sure, and then Jordan put like the seed of doubt in my mind for like a split second, so I was like 99.9% certain. But then the second I saw the CM on the Tron, I was like, nah, there's literally no way it's not him. And of course, he fucking came out through the fucking tunnel, and the arena was so fucking loud they drowned out Cult of Personality. It was insane.
It was loud as hell. And the start of the show, going back to it, there was not a yay. No, it was full on CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk. There's no other chant.
Yeah,
it was just that.
It was just straight CM Punk, nothing else. That's what everybody wanted. It was, and we got it, thankfully.
Fuck.
Now, what I like to find interesting is like when I was looking back at like a lot of like fan like people recording it from like the crowd and all that, and I'm thinking maybe I could hear Spoke Call of Personality, right?
No.
And what ended up happening was you just could not hear it. It was just drowned out.
It was fucking insane.
Ooh, the second he came out that tunnel, it was just cheers, nothing else.
Yeah, he jumped into the crowd of people. People crying. That one dude that was crying. I don't know why people be bullying him, but he was crying.
What are you watching on TV right now?
Yeah. And then got him.
Dude, hold on. I like to see a Punk part. Like, what are you watching in the background right now?
I want to know. Are you watching the back, or are you just watching whatever?
Let's talk about how CM Punk got
to the TV.
Let's talk about CM Punk got into the ring, and he cut a phenomenal promo.
You're right.
He did everything. He apologized, saying that, I'm sorry. If all my shit fucked you up, I'm sorry. And he also mentioned Britt Baker. The first line he ever said on AEW in 7 years was Britt Baker related. So that's cool.
I like the part where he was saying, like all these people, they were waiting for me. And he says, when I left, he says, back in August 10th, 2005, everybody was obviously thinking he was going to say AEW. No, he said back in WWE, he said back in 2005, I left ROH. I left professional wrestling.
And he was right. He did.
He did.
And nothing else happened before, and nothing else happened after. Nothing else.
Nothing happened. He retired for 17 years.
Whatever happened after was all your imagination. Nothing else.
Yep.
But yeah, he came back, cut this great promo, and then he took off the jacket. And we'll get onto the shirt stuff. We'll get onto the shirt stuff after this. But let me tell you something. Everybody in Chicago got that shirt and nobody else.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
But and then he challenged. He said, I'm not gonna be here just on tonight. I'm gonna be here Saturdays, Sundays, Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays. It doesn't matter. He's gonna be here full time. Full time Punk.
And he starts talking about like, oh, I want to face the young guys that I didn't get to face or whatever. And he says, and this kind of like brought the ambient down a little. He says, Darby Allin, and everyone let out a collective groan.
No, well, I knew he was gonna say Darby. It was a matter of time.
I was hoping it wasn't, but
I mean, they were teasing it, so
I was hoping they'd do backstage interview with Punk, and that's where he calls him out. But I feel like they had to do the rafter thing. But what I want to point out was he didn't even look at Darby Allin. He had no idea where Sting and Darby were. He looked directly up north, like hard cam side, and it wasn't until they realized when he looked at the crowd, he realized where everybody was looking. He's like, "Oh shit, they took my life for real."
Yeah, they were just standing up there creeping.
You left.
So yeah, CM Punk. Yeah, go ahead.
What now? Real quick. How like they keep cutting out to like Punk, like, and you see Sting and Darby in like the rafters, but you can barely see them at all. Because they try to pan out just so that
This is a
it looks like
large
Punk
ass
staring
face.
at them. But there was a point where it wasn't even like Punk on the screen anymore. It was just them in the rafters, but it wasn't close up. It was just a distant Sting and Darby. So they just looked like stage crew up in the rafters. And you just couldn't even see Punk. And it was just the crowd cheering.
Yeah. No, fucking Punk is downstairs. He's down there right now.
Yeah.
But he challenged them for All Out. So at All Out, we're going to get CM Punk's first match back in 7 years against Darby Allin.
I don't know how to feel about it.
That's a curse. That's a curse thing for me to say. But fuck, he's back. CM Punk is back.
CM Punk is back and possibly better than ever. We'll have to wait to see.
Maybe.
It should
But-
be good. 'Cause I feel like he's been
No,
conditioned
fuck it.
for a
I'm
while.
not gonna wait to the end of this. Let's talk about the t-shirts.
So yeah, let's get onto this T-shirt because this is the reason why I don't have any notes on the rest of the show. I don't know about you guys, but this is why I don't.
We usually have notes for the whole show.
Yeah, I usually have notes for the whole show.
Yeah.
Yes.
But the problem is
Sorry
the
about
rest of the people in this podcast, quote unquote, Bullet and Gooch, we're trying to buy a t-shirt.
I wasn't even trying to buy it because I didn't hold you. I don't have the money for a T-shirt, but I just wanted to look at this thing, and so I think it was Mark who brought it up to us, right? Because I think he was the first one trying to buy the shirt, and he goes on the Pro Wrestling Tees, right? The site doesn't load, right? We go to AEW shop, it doesn't load. Goose tries AEW at one point, it does not load, and for the next 3 hours. Everybody in the call, there's like 6 or 7 of us trying to get on to the fucking site just to buy the shirt. And there's times where we wait 5 minutes and it finally lets us on. We wait like 10 minutes and it says, oh, the server timed out. We spend hours just trying to look at this shirt.
I got some PTSD from reading Error 522. I got a lot of PTSD from reading.
So one of the other members, Natalie, when she was trying to get the shirt, she was like the closest and like any of us have gone. She had it in the cart, the sticker and everything. Reloads it and it's not in the cart anymore. Someone pull it out of her cart and he just can't get it. It's gone.
They stole her fucking cart, dude.
And now, going back to it, if you look on Pro Wrestling Tees, it's the second best-selling shirt of this year.
Yeah.
This fucking year.
This motherfucker having... It's been 2 days. It's already the second best-selling shirt of the year.
We spent
I'm thinking people like took a picture of the graphic on the site, screenshot it, and just plastered it on another T-shirt.
Dude,
It makes sense.
People were putting shit like on Etsy and all that.
But it wasn't even the logo. It was a really bad, like, Rock Band 2 looking like hand with the X. It was nowhere to be seen.
There was
Nowhere.
there was pictures of the stadium, right? And people were on the second floor, like the fucking up the stairs to the second floor in line to get the shirt. People were buying the shirt and selling it for $90 to people behind them. Everybody in the world.
If I was in the crowd, I see him unzip it. I'm sprinting right to concession. I saw like 3 people just making a break for it.
I just had to go on the site right now and it broke my internet. That's how crazy this fucking shirt was
No
selling,
way, you're
bro.
kidding.
I'm telling you, my internet
on.
disconnected.
Hold on, I'm opening Firefox right now. I need to find this shit.
No, it's probably worked. It's probably gonna
It
work.
might work for me, yeah. Fucking Pro Wrestling Tees, please
just
let me buy
insane.
this.
And the thing for Pro Wrestling Tees is like the CM Punk like design too, which is like the greatest part of it.
Okay, cool.
But I'm looking right now, and it's still not in my cart, and it is now going for $25.
Oh shit, they brought the price down? That's awesome.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
I was always going something.
I still can't afford it, but
Well,
that's good.
if you are broke and you really want this shirt, well, you better get a job or you better rob somebody.
Oh, they got long sleeve versions.
I was looking up jobs on fucking like Indeed.com. I was gonna go work at fucking Chuck E. Cheese to fucking buy this shirt, bro. So if you would like to donate for all 3 of us to get this shirt, please do. Please.
Well, guess what? I got announced. We're gonna make a Patreon.
Yeah.
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 We all get to share the shirt. We gotta mail it to each other every week.
Every 2 weeks, you're gonna have turns.
Yeah.
on the show.
But
Wait, hold on. We can all get it 4 months of the year. We swap off each month. I get it first, then Gooch, then Stupid. We swap all through the year.
left.
Hey man, fuck it, I don't care. No, y'all niggas stink. I'm not having this shit last. Motherfucking stinky. One of them's gonna be wearing it at Papa John's. She gonna smell like mozzarella. Terrible. I'm
just imagining Gooch fucking. He just goes to the fucking counter. And it's like he's just in the fucking CM Punk shirt. Like, how can I help you?
Welcome to Papa John's.
I gotta wear it. It's my comfort shirt.
He's gonna be like, "Welcome to Papa John's."
Imagine this dude slicing and boxing pizzas with his shirt on. Snoop gets into the mail with cheese stains.
It was such a great moment for wrestling outside of the show, and it was just insane how fucking catastrophic.
Yeah, WWE tried to get 2 returns, and let me tell you something. One of them worked.
Oh no, we can get back to that.
Yeah,
later.
we're gonna talk about it
later.
But this was just this entire segment of Punk, and then the 3 hours later, 3 hours after, it was a beautiful night. I loved it.
Yeah. So my question to y'all is: after Darby Allin, who you think he's gonna go after next? Who you think is that second or somebody person that he has on the list?
I have no clue. If I had to take a guess, maybe fucking, I don't know, Hangman Page, maybe.
I got Luther.
Oh shoot, Luther.
Yeah, I got Luther.
Word?
Yeah, word.
Okay.
Well, now it's next up: Jay Cargill versus Kiera Hogan. I
don't remember much about it, but I think I remember the ending.
It was a match that happened, and Jay Cargill won the match.
Oh, okay. I don't remember the ending then, because I thought Kiera Hogan won. I'm dumb. I'm telling you, I was so focused on trying to get this fucking shirt.
Yeah, then we got Jurassic Express and Private Party. It was actually a crazy match.
That was a really good
Isaiah
match.
Cassidy came out with a do-rag. And then around the middle of the match, he takes off said do-rag and threw it at Jungle Boy. After Jungle Boy got the advantage against him. There's a lot of moves that happened. And then there was this crazy ass Canadian Destroyer where I think it was Jungle Boy or somebody on Luchasaurus' shoulders, or maybe it was Mark Quinn. And then he hit him with the Canadian Destroyer. It was only a 2 count, of course.
Yeah.
But
I'm trying to remember, is this the match where like he does a moonsault to the outside and that ends up costing them the win?
Oh, I'm Exiled. Shut the fuck up. I don't care which one came first. I swear I don't care which one came out first.
I'm trying to remember I can't remember if it was a match on Dynamite or the one on Rampage where like Luchasaurus does a moonsault to the outside and he takes himself out doing it.
It was that was against the Young Bucks, yeah. That was
yeah, that was Young Bucks. I remember. Yeah, so
now forgive us for not knowing about wrestling. We just don't care about it.
We hate wrestling, so
yeah.
sorry if
CM Punk came out. The hell?
Yeah, CM Punk came out. Legit, I don't remember everything. Like, I only remember it for shoot in my notes. I have after the CM Punk shit. I have Moxley hits the STF and he gets attacked by 2.0. That is shoot all I have after that.
That was the first match, bro. CM Punk literally came out. I don't care.
Yeah, I didn't care about anything after that.
It could have been Colton Gunn coming out first, and I would have cared.
They could have had like Rey Mysterio versus like Super Crazy in a fucking TLC match. I just would not care.
Yeah, then it was Daniel Garcia versus Jon Moxley. Very good match. Jon Moxley, of course, did win with the STF. And then 2.0 did attack. Then Eddie came out with the basketball shorts to attack him, or he was right there attacking him. And here comes Darby Allin and Sting.
Yeah, some people in the chat were like, "Oh, this is where CM Punk comes out and beats the shit out of him." I'm like, no, he doesn't wrestle. He's not wrestling yet. He said he's not wrestling tonight. He doesn't fight.
You're gonna pay money to watch him.
Yeah.
Anyway, turn into watchwrestling.com if you want to watch the match for free.
Shut the fuck up. I
hey, I'm talking about old Reliable, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Turn
yeah,
into Fight TV.
Tune into Fight TV, yes.
Can you imagine how many fucking like how many more viewers like they could have weekly if people didn't go on illegal wrestling streaming websites? I think AEW would win the rating wars like immediately.
Probably. I didn't go shit. They probably would. Not
So,
implying,
you know,
not to
it's
say that
our
we're doing
fault.
it, but we're saying the people that do watch on
Yeah,
illegal
we pay
streaming.
we pay the money. We're good.
I
citizens.
go
You-
on
you give us money.
TNT and watch AEW
Yeah.
live.
Yeah, Gooch has a Fight TV thing. Snoop has it. I also have it, allegedly.
We do watch it legally.
Yes. But yeah, that was
Rumor.
Rampage, the best Rampage so far out of the two, and possibly one of the greatest wrestling shows of the year so far, just because Punk was on it.
Yeah.
And then we turn
Yeah.
into a
The next day.
24 hours later.
No. It's not even 24.
We got-
I literally the night before I was up at 3 and like, oh my god, this is gonna be fucking sick. This is gonna be SummerSlam. Holy shit, we're gonna have Cardi B out here. It's gonna be fucking amazing. It's SummerSlam. We're all hyped up. We're ready. 8 hours
the
go
first
by. It's
match.
time.
And the first
Yeah.
match. Well, let's talk about the pre-show.
Yeah, let's talk about the
Big E
pre-show.
versus Corbin. It was a match that happened.
I
There
was
was a
scared
lot
to
of good
watch it,
spots.
bro.
Big E
definitely
did a
match.
crazy ass spear through the ropes, which it actually wasn't one of his worst ones. It's actually one of the safest ones he's done. And really, honestly, very good match. Barry Corbin, of course, lost, and he's still fucking broke. And
Yeah.
that's all I gotta say about that.
Rogue ass. Well, actually, hold on.
that's
Did you
what
see?
we
Did you see his tweet that he did recently, where he was at
Yeah,
Vegas?
yeah.
Yeah, he did the
And he got
slots.
$100.
Yeah.
It's coming up
Where'd
in
it
the
go?
world. He's coming up in the world. So first match is RK Bro versus AJ Styles and Omos for the world.
Don't you mean
Tag Team
Omos?
Championship.
Now Corey Graves says Omas.
Yeah.
doesn't fucking.
Oh,
well,
my.
Oh yeah, isn't there a dude that's supposed to be in here that we should be talking to?
Oh yeah. Let's introduce our host. I'm dumb.
Yeah, our
Let's
host.
let's introduce
main
our
man.
host, Beefy. Yes. Oh yeah. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, what's up, man?
Yeah, damn.
Yeah, SummerSlam. That's what we're
Snoop,
talking about right now.
Turn your TV off.
Turn it
Yeah, don't worry
off.
about. I
Turn
swear,
your
don't worry
TV
about
off.
me. Don't worry about me. All right, here we go. So SummerSlam.
Bro, this podcast
AJ
is not gonna be
Styles,
listened to.
AJ Styles and Omos versus fucking RK Bro.
Yeah.
So Matt Riddle came out with the scooter, had some crazy ass gear on, and then Randy Orton came out. We're
Looking ugly
expecting,
as hell.
oh damn, Randy Orton's supposed to come out with the gear. He does
Respect.
not have Matt Riddle gear, and also he had a snake that scared me.
I know. They tried to go for a little jump scare. Like, are you kidding me?
Fucking
Well,
asshole.
I was
Oh,
expecting
pop-
a little semen snake that they had at Mania 33, but no, just a little guy trying to bite us. What do you think this is?
Oh, asshole.
Slithering down the
Yeah.
aisleway again.
And then they double posed on the damn turnbuckles, and of course no pyro this whole show. And we're gonna talk about one of the matches, especially the Goldberg match. No pyro.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll get to
we are gonna get to that.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
What a difference a day makes.
AJ and Omos come out, and Omos is wearing the fucking gold chain, dude. This dude is
The
dripping.
gold chain is out.
He took a playbook he took a note out of the playbook of Stone Cold.
And we're gonna talk about Stone Cold later on too.
And we'll get to that.
Oh yeah, we'll get to that.
What's everything here? We're gonna touch base on everything. We're gonna talk about the Field of Dreams game and the MLB because it's not wrestling. We just hate wrestling.
Yeah, we hate wrestling. So yeah, anyway, the match starts off. It's a pretty good match from start to finish, I'd say. Like these two tag teams are pretty fucking good together. There was one point where I'm trying to remember how it goes. So Randy Orton just like I don't know how he can tell, but he just knocks AJ down to the ground, right? And Omos starts trying to get over the rope. And Randy just does a quick 180 and just says, "Stop that right now."
No, he
just
like
fucking-
knees him in the face, no knee slap, just slaps his bald head, and Omos is down.
Then
Babyface instinct, brother. Babyface instinct.
and then Riddle and Orton does a little double team move, and they did an assisting floating bro onto AJ, I think, which was kind of crazy. Kick out
Yes.
too, of course. Then AJ and Omos, they come back with that, and they say, you know what, we're going to do an assisted thing too, and do an assisted tornado DDT. Kick it out too, of course.
There's
Yes,
one
of course.
part where like oh yeah, are you gonna say something beefy?
I mean, I feel like watching this match, this was the very stereotypical WWE tag team match.
Yeah, that's
Like,
true,
template.
but they definitely did good with it, I'd say.
Oh, yeah. definitely.
Also, WWE, I think they have a fetish for Randy Orton and AJ Styles matches, because I swear they were doing this shit every fucking year.
Yeah.
5 times a year.
As soon,
I mean,
as
it's
soon
gonna
as
be
they wrestle the
fortunate.
Mania 35, it's like game on from there.
Game on. And then they do the little gimmicks, and then AJ gets into the ring. 1 RKO seals the deal. New Raw Tag Team Champions. Oh, but before that, AJ Styles does the moonsault DDT. I haven't seen him do that in years.
Yeah, I'll say
Yeah,
like
RKO.
Riddle took a lot of like I'm not super huge on him, but like he took a lot of spots here. Like there was a part where like almost AJ's taking a pin, but almost drags or no, he was about to take a pin off of an RKO, I think, and almost pulls him out the ring. So Riddle jumps down from like the turnbuckle, I think, and almost just catches him, and he just chokeslams him right on the fucking apron.
Choke slam.
Yeah, what I found
So-
insane about the match was like they were working the characters like crazy, and it was like really good until like they tried to get a lot of offense in on Omos, and like it just it didn't really work out like I really thought it would. It just is so slow with Orton trying to work Omos. I feel like Riddle was taking the biggest spots, which is like made the match more exciting.
Wait a second, are you?
Yeah.
Wait a second, are you streaming the match? What the?
Yo.
Worry about it.
You know, whatever.
You
You,
got that
Joe.
CM Punk hangover.
yeah, you do your
You
thing.
do.
Whatever. If that's what you
And
need.
now,
Whatever.
RK, bro, your new Raw Tag Team Champions. All right.
Perfect
next
match to
match.
open the show.
Next match, Damian Priest versus Sheamus happened.
Hold on. You're going ahead way too far. Hold on. There was a
What?
lot
Yeah,
before
okay,
this.
What?
I think I'll handle this because Snoop. Snoop
What?
doesn't wanna talk
You don't
about
have
this.
to talk about this
Hey,
match.
go
at
ahead,
all.
BB. Explain this match right now.
So, second matchup, we've got Alexa Bliss and Eva Marie
Yeah.
up next, and wow, all I can say is that after 3 or 4 years, I think Eva's been out, maybe longer. Eva is still green as grass in that ring. You can
Still
tell that
stunned.
Alexa held her hand through every spot.
Still
I think
son.
the two main notes I had was get this Barney the stripper woman out of this ring now, and Alexa,
all
please kill this gimmick. I've had enough of this.
All right, want me to read off my notes? I'll read off every notes I got right now. I put Lily stepping on people because at the fucking entrance, they had the little CGI gimmick of Lily. She was stepping on people.
Yeah.
I put, where's the feed? Where is the feed? Lily getting
Name
slapped by Eva. I paused for that because Lily sucks and Eva sucks, but I hate Lily even more.
Yeah.
Alexa gets mad and dumb comeback. Shitty false finish. Generic DDT 5. Terrible. It sucks. And did Alexa.
My notes are
Yeah.
business has not picked up. Snoop cheered for Eva Marie. Alexa Bliss wins with DDT 2 Dewdrop turn.
I was scared for the right reasons of Lily getting slapped.
Right.
I was not scared for her
Yeah.
in general.
Yeah, so after the match, Dewdrop got on the microphone, started to quote unquote diss Eva Marie, calling her the loser of the match. So pretty much just restating what whoever the
There was
fuck
no
the
distance.
ring
There was
announcer
telling the
said.
truth.
There's
telling
just
the
telling the
truth.
truth. Put on Eva's robe and everything, and I.
Yeah, it sucked. Just know it sucked. Just know
This is when I realized we are watching a WWE show.
Yeah, this is where
This is-
shit started to go downhill.
This is where shit started to fall
This is
off.
where reality sank in. Business did not pick up. It was just reality.
Dude.
I honestly like. I know a lot of people like hate Alexa Bliss's gimmick and everything. I just feel so damn bad for her because they put her with the Fiend, right? and then they take away the Fiend, but still she's in this gimmick, so it's just kind of floating there without any like. There's no changes. There's no way they can move this on without him around. And then they put her in a match with Eva Marie. Like she just can't catch a break. It's crazy.
There's no direction with Alexa right now, and you can tell Alexa's just being put in placeholder feuds until something comes up.
Yeah,
placeholder for Dewdrop's push at this point.
Really, yeah.
This is reality. This is just all Dewdrop right here, just giving it to the man. I don't know what they're doing anymore with Alexa. I would not be surprised if they just try to kill the gimmick and Alexa either gets released or comes back like months later.
Yeah, that's only way I can see it going on.
Whenever her and Rock and Roll Boy decide to have a kid, then they might kill this gimmick off. But till then,
yeah. So then we get on to the next segment where there is a guy backstage named Mario Lopez. I don't know who the hell this guy is. Do either of you know who this is? Do any of you know?
So Mario Lopez, he's a host of like I forgot if it was on E, but I know for sure that he was like one of a personality on like a talk show.
Access TV.
He's on Access TV. No, he's on mainstream television. And they decided, well, it's SummerSlam. We're gonna get all the celebrities that everyone knew about in 2009, and that was the end of it. No one else really knows who this guy is, other than the fact that he's Mario Lopez. And I know Mario Lopez was a good wrestler back in the day, like an amateur wrestler. But God, dude, why? Who knows about him unless you're like 30 plus?
Yeah,
Man, he was such a good worker back then, man. I'm telling you, he was a good worker.
Amateur worker.
So he interviews RK Bro. Randy, he says something about like, oh, the world will know the letters RK. Bro.
Then he stops himself. And then he says, bro.
He says,
knowing he says 3 letters, and he says, bro, which is a fucking.
He says,
so,
what the fuck? And then he walks away.
Yeah, you know what? It just reminds me of 2 words. Matt freaking Hardy.
And after that, Riddle also saying to Mario Lopez while also negotiating, go smoke a couple blunts, probably backstage. Also saying that on Raw he's gonna have a surprise for Randy. So
it's gonna be weed.
Next match. No. So before we do this. So right after this segment, Mario Lopez is done saying, our friend Jordan Mays, who will be on the podcast eventually at some point,
never,
he says, if Sheamus versus Damian Priest is up next, everybody feels my wrath. Hard cut to Damian Priest, right on the fucking entranceway.
Hard cut to Damian Priest cutting his entrance, and we are ready for the United States Championship match.
We'll get to
that. between Sheamus and Damian Priest.
Yes, the national championship is on the line. Look at Jordan. The second Damian Priest is on camera, and Jordan just fucking dips from the call.
So good little match here. I wrote in my notes, Damian Priest has lost his wrestling diver's license after damn near landing right on his tailbone on the floor after doing a step-up tope. Also wrote good physicality shown by both men, as expected.
Absolutely.
Priest ripping Sheamus's protective mask off and then hitting a crossroads.
Yeah,
whatever the hell he calls it.
Before we get to that part, I want to mention... shoot, I'm dumb. Anyways, I wanted to mention that there was a lot of parts where Damian was just kind of like selling his back after a certain part that I legit thought like he might have been fucked up at one point, but I think it was just shoot like he was selling
worker.
Well, yeah, he's just a good worker.
Good work.
Yeah.
So yeah, as you said, at one point, Sheamus gets him in a leg lock. So Damian sits up after a couple seconds. He just tears Sheamus's mask off. He calls him a bitch and then just starts punching the fuck out of him. And then, as you said, he hits the crossroad a bit after.
Twice.
And he is the new national championship. He's a new national champion.
New national heavyweight champion of the world.
Now for this match, it
Yeah.
sucked that the fact like the point it picked up was like towards the finishing spot, and that just like it's not like it's showing like anything to slander WWE. It just like they really can't get you invested in any of this storyline at all unless you call someone a bitch. This has been the golden ticket for WWE when it comes
That's
to
what I'm
getting.
talking about.
Yeah, like this. I don't keep up weekly, so I didn't know what the feud was. But like for the first half of the match, I just really wasn't that interested, especially storyline wise. But they eventually picked it up halfway through, and it was a really good match.
Yeah.
I mean,
Business definitely picked up.
as someone who watched like on and off weekly, this feud wasn't much heading in, so I wasn't expecting much on the night, and they delivered well.
Never
Next
respect a
match.
3-hour sacrifice.
Hey, hold
match.
on before we
Who's
get
the-
to the next match.
Oh no, no.
What the next match happened after this?
We have a trailer for 2K22.
Oh, that is right.
Oh, boy.
And
Okay.
if you haven't seen it
Huh.
yet, please. Actually, no,
Take a
don't
look.
watch it. You're not
It's on
missing
YouTube
anything.
somewhere. If you,
Turn on 2K19 for 30 seconds, and you'll have the 2K22 trailer.
Well,
yeah,
okay. So this is
so the trailer
2K22
trailer plays announces that the game has been delayed until March of 2022. I had one note for this, which was when are WWE going to admit that they're trying to line up their game with the AEW video game and compete?
No,
They absolutely
I
are.
don't- well,
Dang, I
my
didn't even
thing
think about it
is,
like that.
Like if you think about it, like if you like you could see that people when they put out the trailer for AEW, of course they said, this is early footage, this is alpha footage, but like even with this
Pre-alpha
early shit, yeah, this is already a very interesting game that they're putting together. So 2K is probably saying like, oh shit, people are looking at this other wrestling game that's really good when it's not even coming out for another year, so we got to step our shit up.
It's gotta
I
hit.
think
And
what
you've
it
got
was
like the weird
was
5%.
I don't want to look at it like that, but it probably is like that. But at the same time, I feel like what they're doing is I think they're actually trying to care about the game, and like if they're going to delay it and it's actually a really good game, then fine. But if the game fucking sucks, then fuck why?
This is genuinely like I feel like this is probably going to be a make or break for future 2K wrestling games, because if this ends up flopping, it doesn't even have to be as bad as 2K20. If it just doesn't even live up to like 2K19's level, then people are just going to go elsewhere. No one's going to mess with
I don't
2K
even think
with
it's bad.
wrestling.
I think the game just should be good. Just be
like,
good.
I think it should be
It will be
good.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is.
The trailer
mean,
it's so disappointing.
They showed stuff that is like all right, fine, but it's like, fuck, dude.
Really,
showed-
just entrances was
Yeah,
shown. It wasn't
mostly
much.
entrances. There were some moves that were just like pre-rendered stuff, so it's not even like this is what it's going to
Now,
look
hold on
like
now.
fully in the
We
game.
still don't even know the cover.
Now hold on. Now we also did get a 2K16 Roman Reigns taunt. Okay,
You're right.
We did get that.
We got
They get that.
we
Oh,
got
we did.
Drew McIntyre putting the sword in the ground, so I think that's good enough.
Oh, so let's talk about that Drew McIntyre model. That shit looks fucking weird. Fuck. Just fuck. God damn, that shit looks terrible. But that's just off. Maybe it's not as terrible. But they're reporting, like Sean Ross Sapp is reporting that they're gonna release like all the covers and pre-order bonuses, all that shit like that. January 2022. We
No.
are in August.
Yeah.
Oh my
Pretty much, if you're somehow still a WWE 2K fan and you end up watching this, wait until the Rumble and you'll find out who's on the cover. 'Cause
Yeah.
That's probably when they'll reveal it. It's probably Rumble
The fact
weekend.
that you have, I'm sorry if the fact that you have to wait to see who's on the cover the next year makes you angry, but hey, we gotta make this game good. So
Gotta
fuck
make
it.
sacrifices,
I'm genuinely curious. I feel like it's probably gonna be Roman because like it's either Roman or Bobby.
It should be Roman.
I can't see anyone else being there.
Could
Probably
be Drew.
Drew.
Maybe,
should
but
be
they've been
Roman.
pushing him down like so much. Like I'm not saying he's not like
Oh.
he can't come back to the title picture like in a few months.
We'll,
But
we'll
like,
get to him later.
yeah,
Fantasy Warfare is about to get real. Drew McIntyre versus Jinder Mahal on the cover.
I
Yeah,
personally
but next
think
up-
I think they should go back to like I want to say one of my
Multiple
favorite
people?
covers is SVR 07 and 2010 would probably be a close second. Just like have multiple of your top people on the cover.
I think
I would love
if
it.
he did get
of,
released, I think the Fiend should be on the cover.
Yeah, that would man.
I would love it if the cover was Lashley and Bianca Belair.
I think it
Yeah,
should be
that'd
the
be
Fiend.
sweet.
That'd be cool.
Not gonna happen probably, but that'd be sweet.
Yeah. So,
But yeah. Anyway, that was just the commercial.
Yeah,
that was just
anyways.
the ad. We were running through the gimmick. It's not even like a trailer. It's an ad at that point. And then it transitions
Next
to the
match.
next match on the card.
Rey
Mysterios
Mysterio-
versus the Usos for the 50th time in a row. And again, like usual, it was a good match.
It's
And-
before we get to the match, I want to talk about Rey Mysterio's fit, dude.
Oh man.
Yes.
He was dressed
That's
up in the yellow and pink double lemonade fucking shit. He had "I am
Now-
Lucha" written on his butt.
Now, it's supposed to be a thing for Macho Man. But I'm also saying this is also him just loving Minute Maid lemonade so
Exactly.
much. So, it's a big Minute Maid lemonade guy.
Yeah.
This match, like usual, very good match. There was some stuff.
I personally, I didn't like it as much as their pre-show
Money in
match
the
on
Bank
Money in
match.
the Bank. It wasn't as good as
Yeah.
I'd say.
Yeah.
It was a very heel face dynamic type tag match, which is fine. Is he going to get to his partner? The big hot tag spot, all that.
I feel like this was even more of a average WWE tag match than the opener was.
Yeah, but
I would
it was
agree
still
with
like a
that.
fine match. It was still a
fun,
fine tag.
yeah.
I mean, I wrote in my notes, I wish the crowd wasn't dead for this, but due to lack of build, of course they're going to be.
I mean,
the
they
crowd
just
was
had to
there
watch
for-
3 Raw matches back to back to back.
True.
Yeah. It's one of those things, too, where the build for this match was primarily crutched on Roman and Cena. So whenever Roman and Cena needed backup, that was their build. So
Yeah.
it wasn't much.
Yeah. So Usos retained the tag titles. And now, we're going to talk about
Tiffany
match.
Haddish.
we're going to talk about Tiffany Haddish.
Now, Goosh, could you tell us who Tiffany Haddish is?
Tiffany Haddish is someone who was most popular probably in 09, I'd assume. But I know she was in a movie called Girls Trip, Night School, Nobody's Fool, and Bad Trip.
Word?
All made in 17 and 18. Okay, she's in Tuca and Birdie, an animated show.
Oh,
but
shit.
really, it was just them trying to put over older celebrities, and that was pretty much
You
it.
Yeah.
They were trying to
You
get as
said
many
she was
people
over
that they
in 09,
could
right?
from like any NBC related like show at all.
You said she was over in 09, right?
She's
probably
also
was
billed-
over.
According to
09.
Jordan Mays, Tiffany Haddish
She a
is
guest
simply
host?
a loud black woman, according to Jordan Mays. Those are not my words.
We are paraphrasing.
Yeah,
That's not even paraphrasing. That's
Oh.
just shoot what he said.
No, we're paraphrasing.
Yes, we're paraphrasing. You're right.
And
So yeah,
now
what
Um,
does she do here? What does she do, Goosh?
she said a belt.
Is your name
That was
Goosh?
not a belt.
What?
Anyways, yes, as Stu said, she said she's here
said a
with
belt?
the national champion. Damn.
Ma'am, that is the United States Championship.
I wrote in my notes, when did this become an NWA pay-per-view?
Hey, I agree with you, brother. Hey,
And
Oh,
where
I'm with-
and where is Chris Adonis, if so?
Yeah. The following
Hey, I'm with you.
contest is for the WWE National Championship.
and honestly, I'm with her. That's a good ass sounding belt. I like
Honestly?
that name.
I mean, she's not wrong.
I kind of
She's
rock
not
with it.
wrong.
It technically
Yeah.
is the national championship. The U.S. is
Yes,
the nation,
but-
so
Can we just please talk
Yeah.
about the match so we can just get it over with?
No, there was no match.
There
what was
wasn't-
next
Uh,
was the man. It was Rick.
boo.
I
These
just want to get over
dudes.
this match. Yeah, he came out with Nakamura, and then that was it.
Yeah, they were like,
that
Cat
was
was
literally-
doing his whole like humping gimmick. Shinsuke was air
Little
guitar, and
pervert
Boogs was
gimmick.
like,
Yeah.
Oh shoot! I'm pretty sure this was just to remind the crowd. Oh, by the way, Shinsuke Nakamura is the Intercontinental Champion. In case
Shinsuke
you
is
forgot
the
what happened
king and the Intercontinental title.
the fucking
champion.
day before.
I mean, it did the job.
It did the
Sure,
It did, yeah.
let's do the job.
It did make me remember
I
he
think
was
that was-
champion.
Wasn't that to cover up for the live performance? Wasn't there supposed to be a live performance there? Yeah, I guess you just.
I-
Cardi B probably was
Yeah,
supposed
so
to do something
apparently-
like.
So apparently, last second, the plan fell through to get Megan Thee Stallion on there somehow.
Man, what
But
the fuck?
Wow.
I don't know
Megan Thee
how they
Stallion.
were gonna do that, but I guess that was the plan initially to get Megan Thee Stallion on there.
Man, we could have Megan Thee Stallion shaking her ass on WWE SummerSlam. Ah, god damn it! Guy could have been bricked up on the SummerSlam. I hate it here. Ah.
You're out here acting like Reed.
I fucking hate it here.
So yeah, next
Oh.
up is this is a SmackDown Women's Championship match, right?
Well, SmackDown Women's Championship.
My God.
So
Oh, boy.
Bianca Belair comes out first. So all right, first of all, I wanna point something out here. So this dumbass over here, Goose, talking about some. Oh, you should need to stop getting on Twitter. Oh, you need to get off Twitter. You need to get off and actually watch the match. And as soon as Bianca came out first, I had a feeling that Sasha Banks was not here, and she was not here.
Also,
Do you know why? I still don't know why. Actually,
I don't want
Oh,
to interfere with this, but like Bianca came out with like honestly, this is such a fucking good gear. I don't know why, but
I fuck
it
with
looks
the gear
so
so heavily.
it reminds
Just
me a
SmackDown
lot
Women's
of
Championship all over it, man.
it reminds me a lot of like fucking Snickers for some reason. I don't know why, but it just reminds me of fucking.
So you see a black
Yeah, a
lady,
little bit.
No,
you get reminded of Snickers.
No, I remember.
on,
There's.
dude.
I don't remember what it is, but I remember like Snickers pattern on white, and it just reminded me a lot of that for some reason.
Oh yeah,
I mean, there's some people who like on pay-per-views just won't try and upgrade their gear at all and whatever. But Bianca, every single time, there's always
comes out.
something good on
Crazy
pay-per-view and great gear here.
Yeah.
I guess I'll touch on this
And
now before we
sadly-
talk about what
Hey.
happened on the show.
Yeah.
And sadly, before or after this match, that gear goes to waste. So
Yeah.
there's that.
Yeah, we'll talk about how that goes to waste in a second, but I'll just touch on this now before we talk about the match. Allegedly, according to reports, WWE knew that Sasha Banks was not going to compete on SummerSlam at least for a week beforehand.
For a fucking week,
And they
have
still
been
promoted
building
it.
this match. Still built it as Bianca versus Sasha. And
False
then
advertisement.
as soon as the show starts, they now say, "Oh, she can't be here." They
Sasha
can't. They
Banks
can't even.
cannot
Fucking,
compete.
they couldn't
It wasn't even
report
as
on
the
a
show
fucking,
started. They didn't.
like. They couldn't even report a damn thing on the pre-show. They had to wait till the damn actual match happens, which is fucking stupid. And you can really tell how fucking like hurt Bianca was when she got that announcement. And then fucking Carmella comes out and she gets even more hurt. And fuck, it sucks.
So, yes, as Snoop said, ring announcer announces that Sasha Banks is not in the building and is not going to compete. So then out comes her replacement, Carmella, which I feel like we've seen, or at least all of us reacted with a collective "oh God" or groan,
Yeah.
because we've seen this match about half a dozen times. Carmella
Fuck,
comes
you-
out.
like it's fucking terrible. Like you fucking have to realize that we seen the match 5 fucking times, and Bianca's face was just in pure like sadness, dude, and it sucked. And I felt bad, and I was gonna feel bad again.
Now the face
So-
on Bianca wasn't even the face of like disappointment that it was Carmella. It was the face of what was going to happen later.
Yeah, she knew what was happening later. So
So these two are
Carmella-
looking at each other. Or do you want to explain it?
yeah. Yeah, sure. So Carmella comes out. They do the whole long championship stick that WWE does when they're doing an angle, where they're just standing around doing nothing, waiting for the referee. and obviously waiting for a clear music cue that Kevin Dunn is trying to yell at somebody with his fucked teeth. And then Becky Lynch's music hits.
She's back.
Massive pop for Becky Lynch.
Yeah.
As she comes out. The man is back.
Yes.
The man,
I mean,
the mom,
you're not
whatever you
wrong.
wanna call it.
Same thing. I wonder what Seth calls her. Anyway,
Fuck it.
she comes out, gets in the ring. All of us in the call were speculating triple threat, possibly.
Yeah.
We knew Becky was
I
in
wish
her
there
gear.
was.
That was clear, and then Becky comes out, sorts out Carmella. Pretty much, Carmella got stole live on pay-per-view. So Carmella gets beaten down, thrown to the steps on the floor. Becky proceeds to walk back into the ring and proceeds to challenge Bianca right there on the spot for a one-on-one match. And then
explicitly,
Goosh,
let's tear the house down.
Yeah.
And let's get these people a match.
So Goosh, I want you to just kind of say the line that you said before the match began. Just about, like, from a booking standpoint or from a worker standpoint, what they should have done here, and then we'll get into what they actually did.
Yeah, so here's my epiphany, right? You had Becky Lynch come back, and it was speculated. Not as much as kept CM Punk, but you're thinking, if you're going to do this right now, it doesn't matter who wins. Because if Becky comes back and beats the champion, that's going to kill Bianca. If you beat Becky, then there was really no point in bringing her back if you were going to take Carmella out of the mix. So at this point, it had nothing to do with what was on, like, at the end of the pen of the riders. It was depending on if they were going to tear the house down and win, loss. No one's even going to care about the finish as long as it was a good match.
Right.
Yeah, how you feel about that now?
So
we're gonna find out.
pretty
We're gonna
much,
find out.
Yeah.
yeah. So if you have a stopwatch at home and you timed how long it took for Goose to say that sentence, halve it about 2 times, and then you got the full match. So, Becky and Bianca shake hands. Becky throws one forearm, which clips Bianca on the chin. Bianca bounces off the ropes, comes back. Becky hits what she called the manhandle slam. I'm just going to call it what it is. It's the rock bottom. Pulls a Hulk Hogan from WrestleMania 9, as I wrote in my notes, and wins the SmackDown Women's Championship within about 20 seconds.
Now you must realize and understand this whole damn call when she won. Now Goosh out here talking about, yeah, that's the man. We know he's trolling.
The sentence I wrote explaining the match took longer to write out than the match. I wrote down knee, Uranagi, pin, win, followed by about 20 question marks. That was the match. It was a rock bottom, but I don't know why. I just wrote a Uranagi.
Same shit, different feel.
Yeah, basically.
And my thing is, right, you build up Bianca as the EST, the best, the greatest. You have her win the Rumble at number 3. Main event the WrestleMania in a perfect match pretty much against Sasha Banks. And then you do this. And then you just have her lose to Becky Lynch like that. And that really hurt me.
People were saying she got the Kofi treatment, and I 100% agree. I feel like it might have been even worse than that.
Agree fully.
It might have been worse than the Kofi treatment, honestly.
Yeah, because you had Kofi going against, like, Dolph Ziggler and who else? I really can't even remember Kofi's reign that much.
Kevin
that's
Owens
how much
and Randy Orton and Samoa Joe.
With Bianca, you could remember significant matches against, like,
Bailey
squashing the shit out of Carmella, Rolling Loud. Who else? Come on.
The WrestleMania match, which she main evented.
Yeah, she did all this and then lost in like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
It's not even like Becky is like some huge person, like 20 times her size, like with Kofi versus Brock. They're like the same. Yeah, they're like the same stature. It's not like
Bianca's bigger than her. like no disrespect, but Bianca's like more muscular and shit, more athletic, and it's like you have to realize that you have a star right there, Bianca, just for you to say, no, we don't. And then she fucking loses how she did. And it's so dumb. I know the gimmick is going to be, at the end of this rivalry, Bianca wins the belt back. But honestly, I don't know if that's going to happen anymore. I sure don't.
Yeah.
I mean,
just don't fucking know.
I mean, the issue right now is, okay, well, it's either Becky probably drops the belt to Sasha when Sasha comes back, because I would wildly assume that Sasha was supposed to win the belt back here from Bianca, and then you do number 3 at some point. But Becky to come in and win this belt the way she did, and by the way, that Vegas crowd, they turned on her. They almost turned on her when she did it. It was close.
Yeah.
Some was still cheering, but the large majority knew, like, ooh, this is
fucking suck.
This is not alright.
Yeah.
Like, Bianca had 8 months to build, which went into that. So, I don't know.
Well,
I've got a lot more faith in SmackDown than I do Raw, so we'll see how this goes.
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't really have many notes on the next match because I stepped away for a second, then I had to go do some personal stuff.
I had to think about it. It was Drew McIntyre versus Jinder Mahal, and a match that, if you believe, was a Jinder Mahal and if you were to imagine a Jinder Mahal Drew McIntyre match right now, it's exactly the match that you're thinking about.
Hold on now. We're gonna skip past Olympic gold medalist Gable.
Yes, the fuck we are.
Yeah,
we are.
Yep.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. I didn't even see that part. I was out in my room at that part.
Yeah, consider yourself graceful. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Drew
McIntyre
picks up a
Jinder.
win.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Veer and Shanky come out to tend to Jinder after eating 3 suplexes and a kick in the mouth, and then dropping the pin to Drew. And then Drew, because he's the biggest babyface in the company, grabs a sword and threatens to swing and take their heads off.
I was fucking with that.
I wrote in my notes, Drew may as well chop all these heels' balls off. At this point, this feud is dead and buried already.
Yeah, and it was. Well,
and I'll guarantee you on Raw they're going to start something else.
And now, actually, the show picks up a little bit for this match with Nikki Ash defending her title against Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair.
Oh, wait, that happened? I forgot about that. Holy shit.
Yeah.
A lot of people want to. At the end.
This match was actually a pretty good match. It was actually pretty good.
God,
I ain't gonna hold you.
Really good match.
It was a really good match. It was just, blinded by the fact that, Bianca just fucking lost, and plus this build up to the match absolutely sucked. But yeah, it was a real good match. And then Charlotte won low.
The thing I hated was the fact that this match was built up before Nikki won the belt. That's what I want to point out. This is being built up before Nikki won the belt, and they were already considering her a non-factor. But now that somebody has to lose to keep these two strong, so it's what do you do here? Do you take the pen and paper and that's the end of it, or do you tear the house up? These ladies tore it up, in my opinion.
And they did. They went crazy. With the Nikki Ash title run, it was it's either they go with it and they actually have her win via not by she actually pins the pins, but roll ups and stuff. Or it's a transitional run and someone has to take a pin, which was Nikki to Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, she definitely took the pin. She definitely took the pin, man.
Definitely took the pin.
Pin tapped out. You know what I mean. They had to take a loss.
Yeah.
During the match, it was really... Yeah, sorry.
Oh, yeah, no, you're all good. But I wrote in my notes, I kind of wish the crowd was more up for this match. These women are certainly going out there and doing the best they can. And for once, Charlotte and Rhea, when they're exchanging, are not either stiffing each other or looking clunky in the ring.
Well, you can't really blame them for being down because they just saw Bianca lose her belt like that. It did automatically go into, fucking Jinder and Drew. So I don't blame them for being down.
No, absolutely not.
But yeah, this match is really good. And Charlotte wins by tapping out Nikki Ash, which is low, 12 times.
Now, could you tell the microphone that?
Huh? That
what? So what were you gonna say before though, Goosh? Before I cut you off?
So just the match was really like a good spot display for Charlotte, just trying to make everyone dig her as like the winner and trying to make her look like she is going to be a fighting champion. But it was mostly just high spots for her at this point, and it was just not like lazy like booking during the match. It was just more of like Charlotte looked unstoppable, just straight up taking out Ripley and Nikki every step of the way this whole match. And if you want to do it with anyone else, great, but it's Charlotte Flair, someone we already don't really want to see. But it's like, I got nothing else to say for the finish. I don't really want to go over the logistics of how they're going to book her after. I really just want to see what they do with this at this point, because I don't want Rhea versus Charlotte part 75.5.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? We ain't gonna know what they're gonna do because we don't even watch Raw. So how are we gonna know?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We hate wrestling here.
Very true.
Oh yeah, pointing it out. Charlotte did wear the Thanos fucking gear, so I guess her winning the belt was inevitable, and she was gonna win.
Oh,
she got the red.
Yeah, boo me, boo me,
boo you,
boo me. I dare you.
Push to the left.
You.
She got the redstone now.
Las Vegas, the gambling capital of the world.
The Infinity
What's the
Gauntlet
left?
completed twice removed.
She's inevitable.
Yeah,
she had to kill the superhero. And hey, I guess you could say that Charlotte, she snapped, and Nikki Ash title reign went into dust.
I hated her.
Yeah.
I hated her.
Yeah.
Hey, proud of yourself.
So the next two matches, I just want to say these were pivotal points.
Next
If they
three
went the other
matches,
way,
man.
this show would not have been salvageable.
Yeah.
It
So
probably wouldn't be.
Edge, it's Seth Rollins. First of all, Seth Rollins, I guess the gimmick is that he was Michael Jackson.
He's dressed in the Michael Jackson from Michael Jackson gear for what music video was it?
It wasn't bad, but it was for Super Bowl 1992 with the Cowboys versus Buffalo Bills. But it had no correlation with Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking he just dressed up just to dress up at this point.
He just wanted to be in that suit.
He just didn't care. And then we're waiting on Edge to come out. I'm saying,
before we say
we're all
about
saying,
Edge,
we know you.
I want
We
to
know
say,
you.
leading into this, for anybody that didn't watch this, it was SmackDown, right? The SmackDown leading up to this.
Yes.
So basically, Edge came on the Titantron while Seth was out there, and he started doing the whole like brood shit, like the Titantron was on fire and shit. And then he just fucking bloodbath Seth with all this fucking black blood. And he's like,
Yeah, black goop.
the black goop. Seth is like tripping all in it and shit.
Up in
The
coop.
freaks only come out at night.
Freaks.
I love
that. So great fucking build to that, and we get to the actual entrance for Edge now, and we're thinking, we're gonna know him. We think we know him.
No, I didn't think
It's
that.
gonna get a pop. Everybody think he knows him. Everybody here think he knows him. I don't know what they're saying. I don't think I know him. He comes out. It's the Brood. He comes
He
out.
comes out fanging and banging.
Dang it. I'm thinking this dude is gonna have gangrel. Hell, fuck it. I thought Christian was behind this. Long hair too. I thought Christian found a way. He had the Impact World title right all around his waist too.
Yeah, in an alt universe, fucking Christian with the Impact title comes up out of the fucking fire with Gangrel and Edge.
No, that didn't happen.
That would have been. Oh my god.
So he's walking down the ramp and then he stops. He looks down and all you hear is, "You think you dope?" And I'm like, "Oh my god!"
I know this man.
And that's where we knew, because I had a little bit of a like, okay, is he gonna win? And then when he did it, I was like, okay,
Yeah, we knew it. This man was going over.
he was going over. But
So-
this match was fucking good,
This was
real
beautiful.
good match.
There were so many cool spots. There's one particular spot I remember very vividly where he's about to hit Edge with the curb stomp, right? He's been hyping it up like for weeks, like, oh, I can end your career with this one move.
Break your neck. You gonna
7
fucking
years
die.
ago, I could end your career. So Seth runs up out of the corner, right? He jumps up in the air. Edge flips over on his back and catches his
Catches
foot
that
when he's
move.
about to stomp on him.
I was like, oh my god, this man had ultra instinct on. This man knew what the fuck was going on. Caught the boot. Pushed it back. And then
You can tell if you're watching.
Yeah.
You can
you're
tell if you're
definitely not
watching.
watching.
You guys, man, I know I
Hey,
can't
man,
remember
that's
shit.
Australia.
but
That's
Jesus.
Australia time delay. Okay, we
Yeah,
don't know
okay.
what's going on over
Yeah.
there. They behind like.
And
5
well,
seconds.
you know, then there was a point where Seth Rollins was teasing the dude the pedigree, and then Edge, when he was going for his spear, Edge or Rollins, of course, does his little spear gimmick. It does the shitty little pedigree as the reversal.
Yeah, I was so scared
And
the
I
match was
hated
gonna
it.
end there.
I hated it. And then at the end of the match, Rollins goes for a Phoenix Splash, misses, Edge hits him with a spear. 1, 2, 3, Edge wins.
That is not how it ends. Hold on. Run
That
it
is
back,
not
run it back.
finished.
That is
How it
not
ends.
how the match ends. That is just not how it ends.
No, it's not
Oh
finished.
fuck! Yeah, you're right. No,
You-
you're
Oh
right.
my god! You don't watch
You
the
watch
match?
SummerSlam?
Bro, I have a tainted memory.
He was watching SummerSlam
Hey, I don't
92, not
More than I watch
2021.
wrestling too, because we hate wrestling here.
Yeah,
we hate talking
wrestling.
about it.
But no,
So the real
Edge-
finish
Yeah.
was Edge locking in the STF.
No, it is
Shut
the
the fuck.
educator.
No.
He locks him in the
No,
educator.
was it? The educator is the reverse fucking Scorpion Deathlock. Yeah, Scorpion Deathlock.
Yeah. He locks in the educator.
No.
Seth is like slowly prying his his fingers off, right? So like Edge is like, fuck you. He grabs his hair and just starts smashing his face into the mat over and over and over. And then he grabs him like through the neck into a neck lock, like doing a combo of it. And Seth just fucking taps out because he's like, I can't get out this shit, bro. I'm dead.
This was a good match, and they were definitely working on the fucking neck gimmick. I love it. Limb work is the greatest work of all time. Yeah, that's
it's
it.
great. How's that going?
Wait.
Yeah, where's his leg
Wait.
at?
You
And
could
now
tell
it's time for
between
the
these
match
two that
I
it
was scared about the
No,
most.
no,
I
no,
was
no,
scared.
no. There's a very good gimmick before this, remember?
Oh, we're talking about
Oh
that.
god.
Morrison and Miz. Earlier on the pre-show, I believe, they came out in a milk truck that was not a milk truck. It was
It was water.
It was water. Yes,
Yeah,
it was
water-
backstage.
water
Big
van.
water, guys.
Yeah, so they come out here and they're like, "Hey, it's Las Vegas. This shit's hot as hell. So we're gonna make everybody
That nail was
wet.
dry.
We're gonna
Drink
make all of
water.
you
We're
wet."
gonna make everybody
Everybody
drink
up
water.
in Las Vegas.
We're
went. Not a single fucking-
we're gonna make all of you moist.
Yeah, they said they're
Not
gonna
a
make
make all
single
you
everyone.
article of clothing
wet.
is gonna go untouched. Everyone
Y'all
is
gonna
gonna
get wet tonight.
So Miz is like, "Get out the Dripstick 2000," and Morrison's like, "What?
Where's that?
Don't you have it?"
I
And
don't
Miz is
have it.
like, "Hold on." So then all of a
And
sudden
then-
you just hear Xavier Woods on the microphone like, or whatever. I can't remember what he said. Woo woo.
And then let's talk. Well, we gonna talk about the fucking fit check tonight. But let's talk about what this motherfucker Xavier had on. This
Yeah.
man, Scott Hall looking motherfucker out here. Toothpick chains, the red and black. Thank you for being red and black, first of all.
Yes.
Shout out to the Wolfpack. And then he had a New Day Rock shirt that made it seem like the end of your logo. It was fucking awesome. It was
Yeah,
a
the
great
hair curl
gimmick,
and
man.
everything, the slick back hair.
And then, as Morrison and Miz are trying to ask for it back, he said, "Hey yo, survey time," and I was like, "You damn right, you damn
He's
right."
like, do you want to see me give this back to them? The crowd just like, man. Or do you want to see me suck down these bitches with their own fucking thingamabob? And then and so this is like, hey, no. Fucking Xavier just starts squirting on him.
Another one for the good guy.
Another one.
Actually, I wrote in my notes, I wished that Kofi Kingston came out on a pair of stilts to make him 7 foot tall and act like Kevin.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I said, I was like, I wish Kofi was there with the singlet and everything. It would have been crazy.
Yeah.
And of course, some people are dumb and they don't know how Xavier talks without a mic. So they got to remember that mics can also be, fucking hooked up onto your ear.
Reed did not see the big ass pop filter in front of this guy's mouth. I don't know how he didn't see it, but
It was obviously the toothpick as the mic.
Yeah, it was. We were saying the toothpick is the mic.
Okay.
Hey yo.
Toothpick
time.
And then now we get to the match that scared the hell out of me.
Dude, if this match, Becky Lynch sent us 300 years back. If Bobby didn't win here, we would have ceased to exist.
We saw some bullshit happen. I almost pissed myself.
We were so scared during this match.
So Gold came out and he came out.
Wait, no, didn't Bobby come out first?
Yes,
well, Bobby did come out.
Yeah, well, I guess that just wasn't really of note, but yeah, Goldberg. Yeah.
No, who's that? It's Gorg.
Gorg. Yeah, they had like 3 big panel Titantrons on the arena. In like the middle Tron, they show the camera in the event. So like you just see Go on one side and Erg on the other. So Gold Dust is what?
Who? Talking about Goldberg or Gorg?
Hey, I think Goldust could have taken the belt off of Lashley if he wanted
So you see Gorg walking into the fucking ring from the back on the Titantron. When he came, when they showed the camera of him like walking out from the, because like I legit, we were all in the call, right? And I was just watching, and I was like, if they cut to him in the back with his dressing room, I'm done. Like I legit left when I saw that because I genuinely thought that meant he was gonna win. Like they don't show that unless he's about to go crazy.
No, they show that every time he comes out. That's literally
they don't show it every time.
Every time. Shoot, do.
All right. Well, I think I'm misremembering because I think the last time I saw him, I don't remember him coming out with that. I probably missed him coming out with it.
But yeah, Gorg
I was so scared
out.
that I just fucking left the call. I was scared to see what happened, but thankfully,
man,
we'll get to it. But
everybody. First of all, let's talk about this. Everybody was hating on this show. Everybody was hating on this match actually. And I think they are fucking nerds because this match was great.
Yeah, for a Goldberg match, it was great. Honestly, it wasn't too bad.
Like for sure, I'm being for sure. Like it was actually not spear. No, they actually were working.
Yeah,
it was weird. It was weird, but he was actually working. It was actually pretty going well. Like they worked on his leg. It was a big leg match. That actually adds up to the finish.
There were so many scary spots where like it looked like he was about to pick him up for like at one point, Bobby goes off the ropes, right? And he hits Goldberg and he just stops straight in his tracks. So Goldberg goes off the ropes and I thought he was about to hit a spear and end the match. But no, he just hit him with a shoulder tackle. And then there was another spot where it looked like he was going to pick him up for the jackknife, but it was just a normal body slam.
Yeah, he's going for the jackknife powerbomb. And then he did not go for it, of course.
Yeah,
thankfully. Because his finisher is the jackknife and not the jackhammer. Thank you, Bullet.
Yeah, no problem.
I mean, there was one spot in the match that I specifically noted, and I said, and with a caption, Goldberg is not getting better with age.
Yeah.
Because there's one spot where Lashley's on the top rope. Goldberg is supposed to do it's the Ric Flair spot where you do the Beal off the top, and Rick would always land gracefully, and Lashley landed as gracefully as a dead cat flying out of a window. Lashley almost DDTing himself on top of his head because he had to complete the bump himself. Because Goldberg decided, I'm not cooperating today.
No, I'm with you.
That scared the shit out of me. Because that nearly went really wrong, really
I thought
quick.
the end of the match was going to be Goldberg. He was setting up for the spear. Lashley's in the corner. And then good guy MVP saves his man, Bobby. Pulls him out of the ring. And then the ref's checking on Lashley. And then MVP hits fucking Goldberg with this cane. Back, right to the fucking shit.
Correct me if I'm wrong. This match was the longest match Goldberg has had in like years.
20 years, yes.
I feel like
probably since his whole return run, yeah.
For sure.
Like,
this is probably the longest match he's had since 04.
Yeah, dude. And you know what? It was a good match anyway, so it's fun.
Yeah.
Now, during the match, I was a little weirded out by the fact that there's a weird, like, on Goldberg's right shoulder, there was just a blood mark. And it looked like he popped a fat fucking zit on his right shoulder. And it was just a big blood, like, bowl just hanging on his right shoulder the whole match. So I'm thinking, wait a minute. Goldberg's traps are looking great right now. Why is that? What is happening here?
Yeah,
and then I see the blood spot, and I'm like, I'm doing the mathematics in my head for a minute.
Yeah, someone pointed out that he looked pretty.
Yeah.
He looked pretty well built, like when he came out. So like,
I got scared.
That's a question for him.
Did.
Yeah.
Leave that up to wellness.
Yeah.
Who's gonna test Goldberg?
Yeah. So going back to him
test
getting
Triple H too.
So going back to the game. So MVP hits him with the cane, and then Goldberg sells that shit real delayed. It was really delayed. He got hit with it, and then the most delayed sell ever.
Yeah.
He sold it like a freaking bug bite. Like, oh damn. Oh man. No, that's a cane to the back of your leg. That's what's gonna.
No, it wasn't that. Right, it was more of he got hit with it. And then he was like, "Oh wait, the cameras are on me," and then he sells it. Was just so fucking funny.
And I hated that they replayed it too. That it was delayed. They replayed it and they showed him delaying the sell.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And then Lashley just goes after his leg the whole time. It was a big leg match till the finish, being a no contest, and I was so fine with that. I just wanted Bobby to win.
Yeah.
I wanted Bobby Lashley to hold the WWE Championship. Then. Probably the greatest part of this whole show happened. So Lashley gets the chair. He's beating down Goldberg with the chair. And Lashley's over top of Goldberg. And then Gage comes out. Gage. Remember this, the 15-year-old son of Goldberg.
Yep.
Comes out. And then he gets a chokehold on him. And then Lashley instincts hit different. Puts it the hurt lock on a 15-year-old kid.
He's killing this kid over the fucking corner. MVP has to come over like, dude, stop.
Pretty much, Bobby Lashley assaulted a minor on paper.
Well, the kid attacked him first.
Well,
he deserved it.
The whole crowd when it happened.
With the line of the night, MVP says how was he supposed to know that was his son?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna get to that. What happened? The whole crowd's like, oh my god. Like there was fucking collective.
No, they were cheering.
Like, oh no.
They're like, ah!
Like it was everyone was cheering in the moment. Then that's when reality sank in. They're like, yeah. Oh, mom,
wait,
that's a kid.
Shit.
Oh, wait a
bro,
minute.
everybody was cheering. Everybody's like, whip that little nigga ass. Whip his ass. It was the greatest ever.
Dude, it's like being at a comedy show and you hear an offensive joke and you go, ah.
Wait a minute now.
Wait a
minute.
Wait.
Run that back. So we all know this is leading to Saudi Arabia where Goldberg wins the belt. We all know this.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's not what it actually is, but
no, I can almost guarantee you that's what it is.
Lashley sent black people 300 years into the future by putting a
Yeah,
little
thank
kid
you,
into a
Lashley.
hurt lock.
Man, that was the greatest moment
We
of
have
this whole show.
superpowers and flying cars now. Thank you, Lashley.
Me and Beefy were talking about fucking Lashley being such a great guy. He would never want to start shit in the bar, he said, because he knows what he could do. And then you go and see him killing a kid on
Man, all-timer segment. 15-year-old kid getting hit with the hurt lock. I wish he got speared, honestly.
I was hoping he'd spear him, yeah.
And then, again, MVP called the night saying, oh my God, he did not know that was his kid. That was his kid. Self-defense, of course. Self-defense.
Of course.
Yeah.
But MVP made sure to announce that Bobby Lashley is still the WWE champion while trying to cover up a lawsuit.
Still WWE champion, Bobby Lashley. All right, good night. Good night, everyone.
Yeah, sorry about your kid, bud. Still WWE champion.
Mr. Cover it, Goldberg. No, hold on. Now, panning out. It was Goldberg hovering over Gage. He didn't even know this was happening. He looks over. He's like, oh my God.
My son.
I'll kill you.
Oh my God. Everything I worked for. Everything I worked for, my son.
My
the reason why this
son.
match happening.
You flossed for nothing.
My son.
You're telling me he took off his shirt for this?
I don't think the cameras caught this. Goldberg tells his son, if you cry, we're going home. That's all I know.
You better not cry. You better not cry. You're going to get an ass whooping for real.
Oh, God. Yeah.
So, yeah,
and then
can't
we
wait
get the
for Saudi
best match
Arabia.
of the fucking night right here. John Cena, Roman Reigns.
Now we're going to break this down word for word, bar for bar. We're going to break this all down.
This fucking whole thing, build up, everything was fucking awesome. Cena's talking about you fucking suck. Roman's talking about you do missionary. Motherfucker, everybody's going crazy. God damn, this show. This shit fucking ruled. And then so Cena comes out. And let me tell you something about this new Cena shirt he came out with. Probably top 5 shirt all timer right here, man. He came out. First of all, his Titantron is just all the belts he's ever worn.
Yeah.
Oh man,
that was such a good look. Yeah, like as Snoop said, it's every single belt he has. It's because it's like on a belt, kind of like a loop. You know how it all goes around and around. So like it's going like back each year, and it shows like it shows the championship, and then it has like the date he won it under it and all that, and just
he comes out with the shirt. It's a Super Mario type design on the shirt, and then on the back, it's all the belts he's won, and I'm like, this dude's fucking winning. Pack your bags.
Dude.
Pack your fucking bags.
I was fine with either of them winning, but like I so wanted Cena to pull through.
I would have seen it. Like honestly, it could have went both ways. I would have been fine with it, dude. His wristbands had 16 time, bro. I'm telling you, this shirt. Fucking crazy shirt, dude.
No, it had Cena's little thing, and it said 16 up, and I thought that was a good little touch. But when the cameraman was showing the shirt, he zoomed in way too fucking much. Like, he was showing the back of the shirt, and he zoomed in way too fucking much. But I guess it got the done effect.
I don't know if I'm insane or not, but like when Cena first, like the very first time he showed the shirt to the crowd or showed it off, like he turned his back. For a few seconds, the 16 up looked like it completely disappeared from it. Like, I don't know if I was the only one who saw that, but it looked like it disappeared.
And it shows like the fucking dates of him winning the belt. So he's like, hey, everybody who I beat, I got the fucking proof right here. Hold on.
Have the
I got your ass.
I immediately went to the WWE shop.
Yeah, we all went to the shop like ASAP.
It crashed for me for a minute, and it just showed me John Cena's stupid ass $20,000 NFT.
Yeah,
the little orange spinner belt that they had going on. But I mean,
as of this recording, I'm going to now look if the shirt is up. Hold on.
God, that Titantron was like so cool though. Like fucking showing off like all the world titles, the big gold going through.
Like, dude, I really thought Cena was gonna win because of this fucking shit. Everything looked so fucking nice. The shirt was so fucking cool. Top 10 shirt for real. Maybe even top 5.
Something I was thinking of was that like
they topped the fucking shirt. Wait,
it's up?
What? Did they? Is it an NFT? I fucking hate this company.
Oh man. No. There's also a sign that said WWE is what is this like redneck something? It was like
what?
Oh, I gotta look at this. I forgot what it
is. This is even one of his better towels too. Like,
yeah.
And he told us, "Let's go to work."
Yeah, I was really hoping he'd won when he said that. I was like, come on, he's got to win.
This is one of his longest runs.
A mile-long sprint down that long-ass, curly-ass fucking entrance.
Yeah, we never mentioned this, but like, it's built. It's like
great entrance.
It's kind of like a baseball arena, like they did at the one Rumble. So it's like kind of like a little, like kind of like a dig-in area where you come out from. The Titantron is, and then there's like a curved ramp.
Where's the shirt?
Yeah, so
it's kind of weird.
Yeah, so you have like the Survivor Series 02. Royal Rumble 2008 panels at the start of the entranceway. You have the Mania 19 aisleway where it kind of just curves in.
Yeah.
A bit, and yeah, like you said, Bullen, like at a baseball stadium, whatever, it looked like he was coming down to the dugout.
Man, what the fuck?
Whatever, like,
they still haven't dropped the shirt. God damn it!
I was thinking something they could have done with the shirt is if they were going to put Cena over and have him win the title. The way I was thinking they should do it is that he wrestles the entire match in this shirt, right? And as soon as he wins, he takes off the shirt and has this like a very close design, but with like 17 shirt like on it, like 17 up.
I'm thinking if they were to do that, he takes off the shirt and he has that the champ is here and pointing down as the Universal Championship, like he usually has it.
Dope.
Yeah, but he does not win. And then Roman Reigns
has a tattoo on his neck.
We should book.
And I'm thinking. And I'm thinking, you know what? Cena's definitely would it. If then Roman Reigns came out, the realization hit like, oh, wait a minute. This is the motherfucking. Wait, the shirt is a part of the NFT, but not on the shop for the purchase.
Stop looking at the shop. We're live right now.
Bro, I hate it, man. This is why we hate
We're live on the TV right now. What are you doing?
Why the fuck is it part of the NFT? I actually want to buy the shirt for real.
Get the NFT.
I'm fucking idiot.
Invest in NFT.
Yeah, well, as Snoop said, Roman comes out looking like
realization
just a star.
Man, this motherfucker came out. Everybody in the bloodline.
You're telling me this guy couldn't do this character 5 years ago? You're kidding me. This guy is the real deal.
Like I said, I'm thinking, like, oh yeah, I've seen this winning, and then it hit me like, oh wait a minute, he's wrestling Roman Reigns. He's not fucking with it.
Yeah.
And dude,
yeah,
this match, they kept building this show up. Oh, it's WrestleMania. No, this was fucking WrestleMania. This one match.
This felt
everybody
like
bought
Mania.
a ticket.
This is a main event.
Fuck, dude, like this match was so fucking good.
There was a lot of spots like early on and a few times mixed in later where Cena, like, of course on SmackDown, he rolled him up at the end of the show and got a 3 count. Obviously, it wasn't like a real match, but he rolled him up for a 3 count at the end of SmackDown. So what he was doing here was he was rolling him up a lot early on, and he would taunt him with like he'd point up like hold up 2 fingers like 2. So man, I really love that psychology of Cena.
I'm not buying this shit for $1,000. I fucking hate it. Anyway, yeah.
So this match, as Bullen alluded to, this was a match of 2 stories. It was almost like 2 stories going at once. So you had the story of Cena, obviously, on the go home on SmackDown, getting that symbolic 3 count on Roman due to the roll up. Going on about the 17 time and whatever else. But also, another story that took place throughout this match was Roman's domination of Cena. When Cena wasn't, like, you could tell that this was almost Roman Reigns' match to lose, not Cena's to win.
Yeah.
Roman was dominant throughout this match. Cena got in a fair bit of offense, mostly roll-ups. Again,
I like that, man. When he just went for roll-ups every single time, dude.
Roman, though, almost in each roll-up early on, was able to cut him off after the fact. And again, like Danny's heat,
him the whole match. He's like, he thought that shit was gonna work.
Yeah, when Roman looked down the barrel of the camera and started talking about Hollywood and saying, "Hi, Hollywood, I'm whooping your boy here. Like, I'm gonna hurt this man." You know, like, it's one of those things where Roman he's so good.
One of my favorite shit talk moments was when he looked out the camera when Cena hit like the first or second roll up, and Roman was like, "Oh my god, he got one, he got two on me. Oh my god, he got two on me. Isn't that crazy? Oh my god."
Yeah.
Like,
He's like mocking it the whole time, which is I love. So I wanted to get some shit in about this one because we hate wrestling here.
Yeah,
But
that's
but
fine.
the sports entertainment.
this is as close as I feel like I would have gotten seeing live is a Rock and Austin feel of a match, not feel of rivalry, just Rock and Austin feel is because they weren't working like crazy. It was a big spot here and there, slowly getting the point across, getting the crowd into this match like no other. We mentioned that Rock and Austin weren't the craziest of workers. They could sell like a fucking $1 million, but god damn, the story told in the match of these two was just a trilogy in the span of 30 minutes, and they got the job done, and they made the right guy look good at the right fucking moment.
Yeah,
Man.
It was
So
insane.
Cena, one of them big moments was Cena caught Roman when he was going for a spear into an AA through the table. Cena had the look of, oh my god, I'm about to win. I'm about to win the
yeah.
belt.
He
I'm about to win the
fucking
belt.
picks this dude up off the fucking ground, throws him in the ring. Just one of the closest 3 counts I've ever seen.
And
Like,
I
Roman-
think probably my favorite part of the match, Cena goes for his patented 5 Boozadoo, and Roman said, "The fuck out of here! The fuck out of here!"
Yeah,
Fuck.
and then somehow Cena
Bullshit
knocks
ass
him back
bull.
down, and then he's like, "No, I'm getting this. I'm getting this fucking 5-knuckle shuffle in, bitch."
And of course, yeah, no, it was not that. It was the when he was going for it the first time.
Yeah,
And
that's
then Roman
that's
just
what I'm saying. Like the
got
first time he went for
Yeah,
it, like
Roman
Roman
pulled him into the
interrupted,
guillotine.
and then he knocked him back
Yeah,
down
yeah.
and went for it again.
And then
Lovely spot.
he for some reason Roman was dumb enough to go for the swing.
Everybody, this man's done it for like 15 years. Like, when did he incorporate this into his fucking arsenal? It was like 06, 07.
Probably like 15 years ago. Yeah,
He's been doing it his
Yeah.
entire time. Nobody knows the psychology of Cena yet. I don't get it.
Roman almost had it. And
so
then
yeah.
he was like, no.
I know.
So yeah, Cena hits the AA through the table. Roman kicks out at such a Kurt Angle-esque 2 count.
I'm
It
thinking
was so
Cena
close.
was about to win.
Yeah, these
Um,
two, both of them kicked out of some really close, like, 3 counts. Like,
Yeah.
legit, sometimes I was thinking, like, what if they, like, legit fuck up? Like, they were cutting it so close.
Oh god. And then obviously a little bit later on in the match, Cena hits the Super AA
Yeah.
from the second rope, and Roman, for the second time in his career, as I've noted, kicks out of the Super AA. Now, I think only him and AJ have kicked out of this version of the AA, I want to say.
You might be right, yeah.
But Roman, and then we obviously get a trade. We get a trade of strikes towards the end. And then obviously Roman, Cena goes, and I wrote, Cena gets Roman down. He's going to try and finish Reigns off, and so John goes to the WrestleMania 28 match with The Rock playbook and tries to steal Roman's finish by going for the spear. Doing the ooh-ah and everything.
Yeah.
He was like,
Whole gimmick.
Before he went to the court, he's like, you need to be embarrassed.
Yeah.
I think you need to be embarrassed.
I was hoping he'd hit it,
Cena-
man.
Yeah,
I
Cena
thought
charges
he
a
was
Roman.
I thought he was going for the lightning fist. I think he was going for his. I think he was going for the lightning fist.
Cena charges a Roman. Roman counters, kicking Cena like Cena had done to him. Like Cena had done to him earlier in the match. Roman then two Superman punches in a row. Cena just collapses like a heap on the mat, almost appearing as if he's got nothing left. Cena, one last time, gets up to his feet. Roman just ready as ever. And Roman hits the spear on Cena. 1, 2, 3.
Matt.
What a match.
5 stars. 5 stars for me, brother. Let me tell you something. This match shows that you don't need to do flips. You don't need to do 500 super kicks to have a good match. You all you need is a story and 2 mega stars, and they can have a basic ass wrestling match, and it felt important.
This is
That's what it
absolutely
was
match
here.
of the year candidate, no doubt. It's
That
fucking
was
good.
probably my fucking match of the year for me, honestly, for WWE, maybe in general. But fuck.
And then, just as we all on the call are all happy that Roman had won and that the show had somewhat gone in a good direction,
he puts the belt
you
up
think
and
the
all
show
year.
is over, and then all of a sudden, Brock Lesnar's music hits. Brock Lesnar with beard and ponytail comes out straight from the woods from cutting down all the trees.
Gushin's mic was clipping like so hard during this. He was fucking going
Yes.
nuts.
Man, look, let me
Goose
tell
was
you.
going nuts.
Let me get some of my shit in here. Okay. When I heard, oh my god, I could not have stood up any quicker, dude. I swear, there was like a couple toes that I broke. I probably just know that I didn't even know. I stood up so quick. The way you end a match in that fucking fashion, and then out comes the beast in fucking carnate, Brock Lesnar. You could not have put any more cherries on top of this match, dude. I promise you, there was no better way to end the show.
Let me tell you something. I saw Brock come out. I stood up. I did the Brock bounce a little bit. I was there. I was getting ready. I was going out there. I was doing the Brock bounce. Man, I hit the little arm thing. I thought the Pyro was going to come after me, man. And let me tell you something about Brock Lesnar. This man looking good. I mean, this man looking big. And he looking, listen, he always was a big dude. But he looking big this time, brother. I mean, he was out here, ponytail, beard, boot cut jeans. It was crazy. This man was looking good, and man, he looked like he was ready. He was ready. He was smiling. So you know he actually cares about this. And fuck, I miss this man. I missed Brock. I missed this man.
I think
Brock.
we all did.
You and I all, but God, he didn't even come to save the show. That's what everyone has been talking about when it came to Brock. Everyone was like, "Get this man out of my screen. Where the fuck is Brock?" They brought him in at the right time, and if they cared about Brock and Brock cares, they'll use him at the right moment. Okay.
Well, also, what people need to realize is now Paul Heyman's in a pickle. Who he fucking with?
Oh man, in a real pickle.
So
this man, he cheated on Brock Lesnar for a year, and he finally came back.
Yeah, so Brock Lesnar's music hits. Lesnar comes out and makes his way to the ring. Automatically getting into a stare down with Roman Reigns, clearly setting up for a future matchup between Lesnar and Reigns down the line for the Universal title. I wrote Paul Heyman sweating so much when walking back up the aisle with Roman, he thought he was in bankruptcy court again.
Of course, again.
And then after the show went off the air, some videos surfaced from members of the crowd.
John Cena
Brock Lesnar doing what we like to call on-site with John Cena, and Cena eating 3 German suplexes and an F5 to send the crowd home happy.
This was unnecessary.
Wasn't necessary, no, but
I feel like this was on the spot. I feel like this was on the spot. You just hear Cena, "Yo, Brock, do the thing."
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
And Brock's like, "All right, get in here. Come on. We're going to do it. We're going to send him home."
I swear. Cena had the shit in his bag for Brock to be every time just whip his ass when he sees him. What is the reasoning? It's so fucked. But yeah, Brock looking good. He's showing the people that, oh yeah, I still got this, motherfucker. I still got this. And yeah,
so I guess,
SummerSlam ends. Brock Lesnar.
Yeah. I'll throw this question out there though before we get off of SummerSlam. Looking at, like, obviously WWE during the show also revealed that they will be in Saudi Arabia in October, so they'll be going back to Saudi in October.
Yeah,
running their back.
Obviously, we're pretty well sure that Lashley and Goldberg 2 is going to be in Saudi Arabia. What about this match of Roman and Brock? Where do we see this going?
I'm thinking maybe Saudi, or if they want to do what I think they are probably going to do, at SummerSlam they have this match, or not SummerSlam, Survivor Series they have this match, and then we have The Rock come out and do his gimmick with Roman. But that's just me. I just want The Rock to come out, actually. I think it's just me wanting The Rock. And that's it. But Saudi or this show or Survivor Series is one of those two.
Yeah.
It can't be no BE show because that'd be fucking stupid.
I would imagine. I'd imagine it. I think more likely at this point it's going to be in Saudi. Roman they'll probably do Brand Warfare at Survivor Series.
Wait,
So
is
they'll
Survivor
probably-
Series is that next month?
That's November.
Okay, just
no,
making sure.
November.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck!
I thought it was November. I'm just
Next
making
month.
sure. I'm trying to remember what the fuck
Bro,
is next
I
month.
feel like we're in November after watching this show.
Next
Next
month.
month.
Everyone
next
hates
month
each other
is not
again on each
Christmas.
brand.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is Christmas.
Now,
Yeah.
we're speaking on time. I just want to go back to the match. It was clocked in at around like nearly 30 minutes for their whole match. It felt like 10.
Yeah.
They did
Yeah,
a
it
really
didn't
good
even
job at fucking
feel
keeping the
like
crowd
it.
invested. They just had so much good character work that they made it so that you want to see Roman Reigns at any point, any time. And they also did the
Move.
same thing with Cena, and it was just they did a great job with this whole match. And that's summarize it. SummerSlam, it was hit and miss, but you ended it with a bang. That's
Yeah,
just how you got to do
absolutely.
it.
If you're gonna watch
Wait.
SummerSlam, honestly, it's the triple threat match beyond. Like after the triple threat, you can watch the show. Before it's like, you're gonna get pissed with Becky fucking doing Becky stuff. And I know it's probably gonna build up to something on SmackDown, but god damn it, fuck. I think WWE just hates Bianca Belair, and I don't understand why. Because she knows whatever. SummerSlam was good. Yeah, that's it. That's
Now,
SummerSlam.
that was SummerSlam of
SummerSlam.
2021.
All right. Well,
Now-
Beefy, thanks for coming, Beefy. We really enjoyed your time.
Now, get the
I don't
fuck
think I
out.
could have invested.
Now,
Yeah.
Get the fuck out.
Thank you so much, Beefy.
Thank you, man.
Oh,
Now,
good,
get
brother.
the fuck out.
Hey yo,
Yeah.
man, me, bro.
All right.
Now, it's time for the greatest segment of this fucking show.
All right, let's talk about this.
The Untitled Fit Segment.
Word.
Last week we tried to debut this show. We tried to debut this segment, but some motherfuckers kept talking. But now it's
Hey, I want to
time
hear this.
for the first episode. The Untitled Fit Segment is old Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh,
That's
hell
Scout.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
And this is not a debate of which one what fit he had. No, this is me scouring the internet, scouring the web to find the best Stone Cold or the best fit in general. And I think I found the fit. As you can see, voila, right there.
Yeah,
Him-
these fucking. I'll show them on the screen, but these fucking pictures. This man was sending to the chat. What the hell is this shit?
Now I went for a non-traditional route. I went for, because the original fit is
Yeah.
always the hat and the chain and the little earring and the
Right,
the jorts, motherfucking knee braces. No, I went for something different. I
Yeah,
went for a
that's true.
picture of him in a Patriot styled jersey with Austin 316 all over, with him in black jeans, Danes, a watch, and the Smoking Skull Championship as well. Others that could have been on this list was him in a Mets jersey, pretty much
Yeah.
same thing, and him in the Phillies jersey with the gloves. Really, just I went outside the box. I didn't want to go for a wrestling fit.
Like he was
Next
hitting
week,
dingers before this photo.
exactly. Now next week, I got somebody in mind, and his name is motherfucking
Don't spoil it.
Michael. No,
Hey, don't spoil it. Don't spoil
Michael.
it now. Come on now. Michael
Michael.
Cole.
Michael
Michael
Cole.
Cole. Michael Cole.
Yeah.
Michael go.
Wait, so
Alright.
this is just your segment? No one else does this?
Yeah, what the
Oh,
fuck? Yeah, this is
hey.
my shit. What the
Okay.
hell?
Alright,
you know what,
Snoop.
whatever.
All right, fine. Snoop, on a scale of 1 to 9, what do you rate Stone Cold's Patriots fit right here with the sunglasses, belt, and the
Well,
jersey tucked in?
Whoa, wait, hold on. The Mets. I just found this. The Mets had the little booty. He had the little booty shorts. The fucking boots. Wait a minute.
We're talking about the
All right.
Patriots jersey right now.
The Patriots. It's a dime, of course.
Hey.
Got the belt. He got the belt and the motherfucking 316 jersey. Yeah, it's crazy. Big Patriots guy, Stone Cold, and glasses. I think that would make the fit.
Glasses look like they're gonna break off of his face. They're so tight on it.
I can see the blood vessels through his head. It's going through. It's fucking terrible. Yeah, Stone Cold with the Brood glasses on. Yeah, with Gangrel. This is it. That's it. If you thought this was going to be a debate segment, no, this is not.
Yeah, no, there's no debating. We just fucking pull up some outfits and say these are some good shit. This is some good shit. I guess that's how it works.
This is what I'm talking
You know
about.
what? I like this. I like this a lot. It just works.
And now it's time for the Q&A segment.
Yeah, the Q&A segment. Let's check our. Actually,
show
hold
us
on.
the
Let me go
bag.
check our YouTube. Let's go check our YouTube. Let's see. Oh no, there's a CM Punk shirt. No, I want to look at YouTube.
No.
Oh.
Now we gotta go back to the shirt.
All right, let's see.
This question pulled up right now. The question says, "Wrap this shit up. Swear y'all not got." Oh wait, hold on. No, never mind.
Wait a second. That's not a question. All right, all
Question.
right. Let's
Now, what we doing again? Damn, AEW predictions or some shit. Where were you predicted? I swear we're supposed to be
approaching
predicting.
the ring. Okay. Yeah. So, what are the predictions? The predictions we I don't. What's on this Dynamite? What's on Dynamite?
Yeah, if you think we're gonna end it on a high note, you got me fucked up.
Yeah. So now
Yeah.
on to
Oh,
the predictions
I got
for
a
next
question.
week's Raw. Here we go. All right. Number one. Here we go. We don't know because we don't watch Raw.
I
We
got a
hate
question right
wrestling.
I got a question right here. It said Dragunov and Walter or Cena and Roman. Well, I'll give you this. Roman and Cena was the better match, but in a better wrestling match, it was Walter,
Ooh.
Ilya Dragunov. That's it. That's all I gotta say about that. If you thought we were gonna review Takeover, I'm gonna be honest, it would have just been me talking about it because I watched the show all by myself.
I have not cared for NXT ever.
I only watched the main event. We
I
hate
mean, it was
wrestling
good.
so much.
I mean, if you want me to give you a short review of it, it was a pretty good show actually. I ain't gonna lie.
We're not talking
I
about
enjoyed
NXT on the show. We're not talking about NXT.
And we're not gonna talk about it though, so you better fucking wait.
All right. Our
hate
friend says CM Punk Town Hall. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, the Malachi Black versus what's his name? Tom
Brock
Anderson.
Anderson.
Yeah. Lucha Bros
Brock
versus
Lesnar.
someone. All right. So who do we think is gonna win these matches? Who do we think is gonna win?
American entrepreneur Tom
I
Anderson versus
think
Malachi Black.
I think I got Brock Anderson rolling up Malachi Black to win. I got the CM Punk Town Hall.
What do you mean? Dude, that's not a match.
We're
Yo, shut up.
predicting the town hall. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, I predict it's gonna be great.
In the Town Hall, he's gonna have a bottle of whiskey. He's gonna drink that shit. He's gonna say "fuck B" straight
He
edge. I was
doesn't
lying.
do that. He's straight edge,
It's-
bro.
he-
Come
Yeah,
Straight
that was a
edge,
fucking
bro.
gimmick. Up ass. He was gimmicking his fucking straight edge. He actually drinks beer. I saw
No.
it.
Yeah, gimmick this.
You,
Gimmick this.
you didn't see him walk the line on Raw one time? He was
Oh
walking
my
the line.
god, we're not doing this.
I think he got some fucking
CM Punk goes hard. Malachi gets rolled up. Lucha Bros are gonna win, and that's it. I think that's how Dynamite goes.
Oh, there's also an Orange Cassidy match.
Matt Hardy.
Orange? Fucking orange?
Owen Cassidy?
Orange?
Well, I can tell you this. I definitely won't be watching AEW Dynamite.
Oh, word.
Because
Hey, I'm with you.
wrestling sucks.
That is
And
true.
we
I'm
never
with you.
want to talk about
Hey,
it.
I'm with
That's
you.
all the time we
In the
got
few
here
remaining
tonight.
moments that we have
I'm with
left,
Hey,
I
I'm
want
with
to talk
you.
right
Hey, I'm
down
with
to
you.
earth in a language
Well,
that
let's
every
talk about
wrestling
Raw.
hater can
Well, let's
easily
talk-
understand.
So Raw tonight.
Oh, we're done.
No, we're done.
We're
There's no
done.
more. We're done.
Oh, we're done.
Wrestling
No,
is
we're
done.
We're not ending it like this
Oh,
again.
Damian
I
Priest
swear, if
gonna
this
come
shit
out
cuts
tonight.
out to black right away, I'm gonna be
Snoop.
so
Oh, I
pissed.
swear we're good.
And that's where we end it.
Snoop, we're
That's
running
where
out of
we
time.
end it.
Snoop, we're running out of time.
Oh.
No, we're done.
No.
We're done.
Ah!
No, we're done. We're done. Stop recording.
I swear we're good.
All right. You good, Bullen? We're good.
I think.
Now we're still recording.
We're still
So
recording. We're
let's
still
talk about
recording.
NXT.
Ah! We're out of time.
Oh my
We're out of
God.
time.
You better stop.